Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about an American general, phrasing, and a statement that certainly raised eyebrows. And we'll just kind of run through what occurred and then talk about the possibilities. Okay, so this is what happened. An American general was talking about how the United States might be restructuring the way our Green Beret teams are put together, what kind of specializations they have. And in the process of this, kind of seemed to indicate that they were basing this on lessons learned from Ukraine, which would be one way to say it. Lessons learned from Ukraine through our special operations partners' eyes would be another. And that's quite the statement, and it definitely raised a lot of eyebrows, because in order to do that, it would seem to indicate that a partner nation had special operations teams, well, in Ukraine. Yeah, I don't know whoever would dare do that, but they'd probably win. I'll just go ahead and do the thing for all of the partner nations out there. The country of fill in the blank has a long-standing policy of not commenting on locations, missions, or deployments of our special operations teams. We thank you for honoring this long-standing tradition. No more questions. Okay, so there are a number of things to note about this. It is widely being taken to suggest that there are active duty special operations teams in Ukraine. Now, one of the interesting things about this, and this is what makes all of the other possibilities way more likely, is that if that was happening, you would think the United States would have them there, right? If it was active duty special operations, you would think that the U.S. would be doing it as well. However, based on the statement, the U.S. wouldn't be learning lessons through somebody else's eyes if they did that. So it's probably a case of bad phrasing, because it's important to remember that in today's day and age, you don't necessarily have to be physically present to be a special operations advisor. It's also worth remembering that there are a lot more options today than there were in the past. It could be a company with a light touch, a private company that is staffed by former special operations. So they're not actually active duty, but they would still be able to provide the same kind of lessons learned. That's another option. There are a number of options that are in play that wouldn't necessarily mean that a country has special operations teams active in Ukraine that are active duty. There are a lot of other options. But the way it was taken by most people was that a U.S. partner has at least one team there doing something. Again, based on full context, it really seems more advisory, probably outside of the country if they are active duty. If they're a private company, they very well may be inside. But that's a different matter altogether. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.